What is up, you horror nerds? It is me, your host once again, Jeremiah Duncan. Welcome back to the channel. Today's review that I'm bringing for you is a newish film within the past roughly 20 years. Is it a classic? Some would say so, some would not. There's love and hate for it, but I like it. I'm talking about the 2005 release of The Devil's Rejects. So this was obviously a sequel to House of a Thousand Corpses. It is rated R, runs for about an hour and 47 minutes. If you haven't heard of it, if you've lived under a rock, here's what it's about. Ambushed at their homestead by Sheriff Wydell and a squad of armed men, the Firefly family awakens with guns blazing, yet only Otis and his sister Baby manage to escape unharmed. Taking refuge and hostages in a backroad motel, the wanted siblings rendezvous with their deranged partner in crime, Captain Spaulding, killing whoever happens to stand in their way. But as the body count mounts higher, Sheriff Wydell decides to cross the line and take the law into his own hands, paving the way for one of the most depraved and terrifying showdowns in cinematic history. Of course, like I said, directed, written by Rob Zombie. Again, he gets a lot of hate. I personally like his movies for the most part. They've always delivered, the Halloween remake, Lords of Salem, 31. I enjoyed those movies. I thought they were good. Of course, this does feature Sid Haig, rest in power, my friend. He's been in tons of films. Of course, Sheri Moon Zombie, who's literally in every single film that Rob Zombie's ever dropped, is in it. And of course, Bill Moseley, who is also a great actor that's been in multiple films. This feature, this is probably your three main actors in this, or actors and actresses in this film. What I did find super interesting about this movie is a few things. So, doing a little research, checking it out. There was over 100, I believe, digital special effects that were used in this film. That was mainly due to time constraints. Now, Rob Zombie said that he really wanted to use practical ones because he wanted it to feel like a 70s film because that's what he loves and just thinks it looks better, and I concur, sir. But there was over 100 of those, so anything they did where it touches somebody's skin, like slitting a throat or a gunshot to the head, anything that comes in contact with skin was actually done digitally. They did fantastic at it, but of course they had the budget. Anything where somebody's just shot was done practically, and that was mainly due to time constraints from what I was reading. I also found it interesting that they said the F word is dropped in this film. I think one stated it was like 224 times, while another one said it was like over 560. But believe it or not, it is not the number one movie for the F word being dropped, which is actually, ironically enough, the film F-U-C-K. This is the sequel to House of a Thousand Corpses, but some people just look at it as just another story, not necessarily a complete sequel. Shot in 30 days, $7 million budget, but it grossed like $20 million or something worldwide. Is this a classic? Some would say so. Time will tell, but it's definitely up there. I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. The Devil's Rejects, rated R. If you've seen it, comment below. Love to hear your thoughts. What's your favorite Rob Zombie movie? Let me know.